Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. Very excited today. I'm going to be talking about a movie that I adore from my early childhood, and I'm excited to discuss it with a couple of one new person, one old person. But first off, I just want to do a quick channel membership giveaway because Sam suggested that I do that, so I'm doing it. Let's see here. We're giving away 5 channel memberships now. We'll see who we get. Dun, 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 dun. We got, oh Jesus, I don't know how to say most of those names. Davey Deathray got one, and Jamie Hart also got one. So I am going to be on tomorrow night doing a channel membership exclusive lives, talking about horror news and what's going on. I'm not sure if Sam's going to be joining me for that one. She said she might. So you guys can look forward to that. Welcome, newcomers. But I'm super excited to bring on our guests tonight. We got 2/3 of Slasher Radio. We got the Mr. Mike Rob Humphrey. Damn.
Hey,
And we also got.
Go ahead.
We got Mikey Bonez.
Yeah.
This whole stream is bullshit.
What?
This whole thing. First of all, you guys put out the image to promote it, and you put Mikey's name first, which is wrong. And then you're doing your little intro, and you're like, "Oh, we got a new person and one old guy." Like you just call him an old guy.
Yeah, I thought that when I heard it. I was like, "Well, we know who the old guy is."
Yeah, what a nightmare! I swear to God. And you know what is really irritating is I have been a good supporter of this channel the whole time. Mikey's old Johnny come lately just shows up every now and then, whatever. This is unsubscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna have to apologize here, Brendan, because I told Rob, I kind of poked at him when I seen the image. We were tagged in it, or I forgot how I seen it, and I sent it to him, and I said, "I got top bill, mother effer." And he wasn't happy. I knew we were going to hear about this.
Okay. Is this going to be discussed on your tomorrow's episode?
No, we record that already. It might next week, though. Who knows?
Podcast time is weird. That was recorded a while ago.
Oh, okay. Nah, it's okay. Rob, of course, love you. You've been here forever. You're a favorite.
Right. I come here, I spread love around. I do nothing, but I'm all kind and accepting to everybody in the chat and stuff.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I don't think we got a single positive comment out of you on Monday.
Well, you guys were wrong on Monday. I can't help that.
All right, guys. You want to take a quick minute here and talk about what you guys do? We'll start out with Rob. We'll start out with their loyal channel member and channel mod.
Yeah, I'm a mod, Mikey.
I cannot believe you guys let him do that. I'm gonna let you guys know now. That's a mistake.
We got to make him feel special, Mikey.
They won't let me ban anybody.
You yell at him every now and then. He likes that. Don't give him power.
Oops, that was my phone. So yeah, part of Slasher Radio. Wherever fine podcasts are sold, you can get ours. And I also am a host of the Nick F. and Woo Cage Cast. It's a Nicolas Cage podcast, but we've caught up with Nicolas Cage movies, so now we're covering Willem Dafoe movies.
I'm not gonna do it.
Come on, you're gonna have to go lay down. Dog is.
Mikey, do you do anything else other than Slasher Radio, or are you just strictly Slasher?
He barely does Slasher Radio.
Sometimes. No, I mean we've been lucky enough to be very busy, so I don't think I could do anything else. But yeah, everything Rob said, minus the Nick F. and Woo Cage thing, because I'm banned.
Yeah, lifetime ban there.
Banned from that show. I've never even been on it.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, no.
I gotta have a safe space. This was my safe space, and now look what's happened.
I know. I was so excited to get him on. And Mikey, I just want to clear the air a little bit on the G word I threw out there during our 10-hour long stream. Okay. Yeah. All right. It was a little justified. Okay. I threw it out there because, you're throwing trash on the Friday the 13th remake. I got a little heated. I might have said some things I didn't mean. So I threw it out there. I promise you I won't be calling you no fancy Italian baloney today.
Yeah, me too.
Throwing out the G word.
I said some things I didn't mean. You know that.
You meant every word you said, Rob. What are you talking about?
Gabagool.
He said, "What? Can we kick him out? Can we ban him live right now?"
No, we can't. But if he says it again, you can throw the beep out. I do like that you have that button.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, you can't. It comes from out of nowhere sometimes. Trust me, I've sat there and tried to catch him, and it's impossible. Like he just gets it out there. But all right, you know what? Bygones be bygones. I'm still kind of traumatized over that. I didn't expect to come, and I was very disappointed. But you know what? Here we are today. But I'll stand on the hill. Damn it, that Friday the 13th remake's bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I know. I want to come on so badly, and I want Sam to be a part of it when we come on to your podcast to discuss this movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's bad at all. But we
wanted to have you guys on, but you go to sleep at like 6 p.m.
We got to make it happen sooner than later, though, dude. Eventually, some way.
You guys record at like 3 o'clock at night. Who does that?
We don't. We record at midnight, and we usually end around 3.
All right. Well, I've been listening to some episodes lately, and it sounds like you guys are recording a little bit earlier on different days. It sounds like our schedules are starting to align here.
Yeah, Rob loves that.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite. I love it. That is our Canadian third of our show who constantly got me moving stuff around.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna be a part of this. We're gonna shift some stuff around so we can be a part of it.
It's a Canadian thing, dude. More Canadians.
It must be. It must be.
Listen, we're up early. We're out catching our beavers and our moose, and we got stuff to do.
I was worried my kid was gonna not let me do the show. It's the dog. The dog has been all over me since we started. Driving me nuts.
Rob likes to go out and try and catch some beaver in his spare time too.
I do what I can.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna take a real quick moment here and hit up the chat and say hello to some people, and then we'll discuss the movie that Rob hates.
I'm not in the chat, so nobody's gonna say anything interesting in there.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Let's see. We got Ryan Swayze, one of the best channel mods around. Jesus, I'm fumbling.
I feel like I do a better job as a mod than Ryan does.
Hey, man, he puts out all the links. He says hello to everybody. We got Chester in here as well. Hello, Chester.
What's up, Chester?
Sam is watching, so Rob, be careful.
Hey, Sam.
We got Absolute Solver Thing. Hello. You're very welcome. We got Davey Deathray in the chat as well. His link is there, so if you guys aren't subscribed, please go and do. Let's see, Sam's laughing at the G word. We got Nanette in the house.
I'm sorry, I was doing something real quick. What? Sam, why?
She gets it. She knows.
She heard what I said about the Friday the 13th movie.
She sure did.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, you weren't wrong, but still.
I know.
Davey Deathray knows the Friday the 13th 09 controversy will never die. Absolutely, it will not. We got Gory Tiger in the house. Hello, Gory. Let's see. Man, I need some specs. I tell you, this screen drives me nuts after a while, but I am all caught up on the chat. Real quick, before we get into the movie that Rob absolutely hates, what's your episode on tomorrow?
We did a horror draft.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we it's not a movie. We did a special episode. It's
out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
No promotion, no nothing.
Talk about flying by the seat of your pants on something that was thrown together 15 minutes before we started.
I think it's dope, though. It very much was, but I was excited to do it, and it's something that if we're gonna do it, we kind of have to do it now.
Yeah,
because movies are gonna start coming out. Pretty much, we made a list of all the horror movies that are potentially going to be coming out this year. Everything announced, confirmed, and we drafted them off like a fantasy football draft. And it's the determining factor of the movie's value is going to be their box office and how they do. So it's pretty risky. It was fun though, Rob. You got to admit,
it was fun. It was.
Yeah.
Who's your top number one? Who would be your top pick?
My top pick was Scary Movie 6, 7. God damn, I said 6, 7. Oh fuck!
You sure did. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Whichever one. I think it's 6. What'd you get,
yes,
Rob?
It's 6.
I forget.
I don't remember.
No, stop. No, don't do that. Stop it.
I think I got Scream 7, right? Was that my first pick?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. Cass had Terrifier 4.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Okay. Though. Where's the Evil Dead love?
Who got this?
You get that, guys?
Mikey? You expect me right now to be able to find I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who got it,
I don't
but it
remember
was
who
a
got
big
it.
one. Yeah.
That's why this draft is a disaster. We don't remember what we drafted now, and we're supposed to tally it up at the end of the year. Like,
Well,
that's why there's a spreadsheet.
I don't have access to any spreadsheet.
Moving on.
all right, we got absolute solver thing. When I was younger, my mom tried having me watch I Am Legend, but I didn't finish it. Rob's gonna say that's good, I'm sure.
We'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see. I'm curious to see, because when was the last time you guys watched this movie?
When it was new.
Yeah, same. I've only watched this movie. I believe this is my third time ever, and it's been since it came out that I've watched it.
Yeah, no, I guarantee it was my second time watching it.
Okay,
I
probably
saw it once, and I never wanted to watch it again, and here I am.
I think this is probably in like my teens. I think, because I don't know how old I was. I was 14, 15, something like that. I think, watching this movie. I loved this movie when it first came out. So I'll get into some quick movie facts here. Some physics for Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Younger demographic, yeah.
I got to try to get them.
You got to act like you got to say the things the kids say.
I Am Legend was released in 2007. It currently has a Rotten Tomato score of 68%, a IMDb rating of 7.2 out of 10. Synopsis for the film: years after a plague kills most of humanity and transforms the rest into monsters, the sole survivor in New York City struggles valiantly to find a cure. Jesus. This, of course, is starring the Will Smith and is directed by Francis Lawrence, who directed like all the Hunger Games, and he also directed The Long Walk. This movie kind of co-stars Alice Braga and Charlie Tien, briefly, I'll say. So guys, hit me up with your spoiler-free thoughts. What do you think of I Am Legend, especially after it's basically a new watch for you guys?
Would you like to go, Mikey?
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick too. I'm also very pissed off that you chose this movie for me to do. To be honest, like, yes. I love dogs. Love. A huge animal lover, and I know you guys are too. And I get it, but still, like, this had to be the one. It's like, damn it. But anyway, look, I'm gonna be honest. I think Rob, when you mentioned this to me, I was like, man, how much of a horror movie is this? Because I didn't really remember it. Mm-hmm. And I get it, but we'll talk about it. Pretty much. That's one of my contentions with this. So I look at it in two different ways. I look at this as a horror movie very differently than I look at it as just a movie. You know, so it will score much lower as a horror movie if that's how I have to score it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that difference there. But it's incredible. Like, as a movie, like, it's great.
All right.
Yeah,
I like it.
As far as how it's made, I mean, it's made beautifully. It's great.
No, it's not. But
as a technical movie, it is. It's very well shot. The effects were great for its time. Come on.
No, those effects. No.
For its time, yes, it was.
The effects are not great. The movie's not great. The movie is, though, perfectly fine. I liked it more this time than I did before. It's fine. Like, I wasn't mad that I was watching it. The runtime went by fairly quickly. Like, it was kind of a fun watch. It's all just sort of fine. By the way, you weren't forced to do this movie, Mikey. You were given a choice between this and The Invisible Raptor.
Yeah, you can still come on for that too.
That wasn't going to happen. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's bad enough you make me watch crappy movies that I don't want to watch. So I'm not going to be doing it elsewhere too.
Brendan does nothing but make me watch movies I don't want to watch. That's like when he calls me to come on the show is when I say I don't like something.
Absolutely.
He's got you watching I Am Freaking Legend, dude. Like, it's not that bad.
He had me watching Reign of Fire.
Hey, that movie's dope.
That movie wasn't bad. I'd never seen that one before.
Yeah, see, I'm just...
That me on for Krampus. I mean, my God.
Krampus is good, too.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah. That movie's bad, too.
This is crazy. And Mikey, to be fair, I've seen the first like 15 minutes of The Invisible Raptor, and it was fucking amazing. I haven't been able to finish it, so I'm forcing myself to be able to watch it.
Best dinosaur movie since Jurassic Park. That's what I'm calling right now. I haven't even seen it yet.
You said that about what was that? Stupid Velocipaster.
Oh, that's right. Velocipaster. Yeah, it's got stiff competition to be better than Velocipaster. That movie's amazing.
All right, Brendan. I'm gonna have to figure out whether what you said was a good thing or a bad thing. How do you feel about Velocipaster?
I haven't seen it because it looks so bad. I don't know if I can finish it.
It's the best movie about a priest who turns into a dinosaur teaming up with a hooker to fight ninjas that you will ever see.
I've seen the trailer, and I just was like, I even own it, and I was like, I don't think I can bring myself to watch this movie.
You should set that DVD on fire.
Dude, that's how much money him and Sam have. They're like, we're going to buy this movie that we're never going to watch.
You have so many DVDs of movies that you hate. You want to put on your Halloween Resurrection Blu-ray real quick?
They have hundreds of movies they've never even opened, dude. It's ridiculous. They're just burning money up there in Canada.
And to be fair, the Velocipaster came in a 4-pack, and it was $4. So I felt justified buying that one.
That's a steal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Velocipaster is worth $4 on its own. So if you got 3 other movies with it, that's a deal.
No, it's not.
And no, I'm not watching Halloween. I didn't buy Halloween Resurrection. It came in a box set.
Oh, so that's okay. There you go. So leave him alone then.
Yeah, they could have taken that one out, and I would have been fine.
All right, guys. Let's see. I guess I got to get into my spoiler-free thoughts. Mikey, I feel you on the dog thing, and like our one dog looks just like Sam.
Shit.
Like I knew that going in, and I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't like lay up here and watch it with me because it's gonna be fucking painful. Yeah. It still was painful. Like almost to a T, they look exactly the same. But yeah, I think this is a good movie, and I think this movie has better scenes of tension than what I even remembered. I really enjoyed the watch, and it flew by last night for me because I was gonna watch like an hour of it and then turn it off because I did a bunch of recordings last night. So I was like, I don't think I started it until like 8:30, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to finish this movie. But it flew by for me. Next thing I know, it's like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to bed.
Oh god, you were up until 11 o'clock.
I know, man. I've been pushing, man. I got like a bunch of videos coming up on backburn stuff. I'm pushing the YouTube stuff since Sam's been taking her easy.
Yeah, would she retire from this or what? What's she doing?
She's just taking a month off. She's got the award show to deal with, right? So she's making all the.
I need you to let her know that I am very upset that she's not on when I'm on. I'm very upset about it.
I don't think she's ever been on an episode that I've been on, dude. She books me for these things, and then suddenly she doesn't feel good or something's come up. Yeah,
I don't blame her. Yeah. I would do that to you too.
Just tell me you don't like me, Sam. It's fine. You won't be the first person who said that.
No, she loves you, Rob. Trust me. And Mikey, I know she would like to be here, but she's been so busy. I get it. It's her busy season at work too. So like she's putting in the long hours. It's Chinese New Year, so she's putting in those, and then she comes home. She works on the award show, and then weekends she spends like 4 hours working on the award show as well.
Wait.
So.
Oh, I get it.
Chinese New Year is her busy time at work. What the hell does she do?
She sells bamboo, dude.
Cookies or something?
She sells bamboo.
Oh, all right.
Can I buy some bamboo to hit Rob with it? Because that's like sturdy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
I can crack them good.
We probably have pieces long enough too. I just don't know if we could ship that across the border and it would be okay.
Yeah, you got to pay the tariffs on that, Mikey.
Oh yeah. It's all right. I got to get a barrel and head over to. Never mind.
Okay. Is Canada known for bamboo?
It's got a large Asian population.
No, I know, but you can like grow bamboo. Like I don't even know how you make bamboo. Like I don't even know what it is.
We don't grow bamboo here, man.
Bamboo in Canada?
It's too cold for that shit.
Right.
We get it shipped in. She gets it shipped in from Thailand.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and then sells it to grocery chains and stuff like that.
I feel like I've taken the conversation and the thrust of this episode way off course.
Yeah,
and that's kind of your fault, Brendan, because I'm going to do that if you don't reel me in.
Oh, that's okay. I'm totally okay with the conversation. We can go as long as we want. Here we go. Sam's starting. Lucky Bamboo gets shipped from China and Thailand.
Nice.
If you could stop him from talking, that'd be great. Any chance you get, just stop Rob. Yeah.
I don't have that option. Oh, I do have a mute button, but I'm not gonna.
Mute Mikey.
I forgot about it.
We got to get one of those mute buttons, Rob. That's what we got to do. We got to invest in a mute button.
We would release a silent podcast every week if we had a mute button.
Bad enough you do it to me on Discord.
You're already beeping things that I'm trying to say on my own show. I'm not even allowed to say what I want.
What'd you say?
I don't. I was going to say most of the time your podcast just results in a long beep.
Yeah, it does happen.
Yeah,
it does happen.
Especially around Christmas time, right, Rob?
Well, we have an event.
That
I'm not going to say it on their channel. I'll say it on our show.
Oh, okay.
Say it here.
Great. Yeah.
This place is classy.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm going to take a quick moment here and hit up the chat. Derail the conversation here. We got Bronson here. This movie came out several months before Hancock, and he's been a member for 10 months.
Well, congratulations on the 10 months, Bronson. But Jesus, Hancock's another terrible movie. Is Will Smith in anything good?
Oh,
Men in
come
Black.
on.
Bad Boys? Men in Black? Bad Boys?
Bad Boys, all right. Men in Black, all right.
Bad and Boys 2 is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Isn't that the one that sucks? That's too long and stupid?
No. That one's incredible.
I'm pretty sure it's bad.
No.
I don't think he's in good movies.
What? I went through like a kick of Will Smith movies, and now I can't remember one of them, to be honest with you.
Men in Black 2 was great, too. Another great movie.
That concussion movie about the football. Remember, that's bad.
I don't remember what you're talking about. He's Ali, too, man. I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I don't think I liked Ali that much.
I haven't seen that one in years.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time either. I don't think I liked it that much, though. I like The Pursuit of Happiness. He was in that. That's a good movie.
But he's great in this, too. You're just wrong, Rob.
He's like, okay in this. He's okay in this.
He's phenomenal. Although his performance is like praised in this movie, obviously, is one of his big ones. I feel like he got a little too Will Smithy in a couple spots. And the character was just a little off from time to time. But that's really my only complaint as far as any performances in this.
I mean, he's from that sort of like movie star when movie stars still existed, right? So you could just take on any role and just be Will Smith and people will come out and see it. You know?
Yeah,
we don't really have that anymore.
This isn't a role though where I think he Will Smiths too much in the movie. There is a couple sequences for sure, but like other than that, I think it's a pretty good performance from him.
He's fine.
I agree.
This whole movie is just fine.
Okay, real quick. I'm gonna again derail the conversation. Which version of this movie did you guys watch?
I don't know. There's more than one version. What are you talking about? Like the porn parody or something? What are you talking about?
There's an alternative cut version with a different ending.
Oh well, hell, I don't know. I didn't know there were two endings.
Well, how did it end for you, Rob?
He blew himself up, and then the lady went to the colony. Spoiler alert for everybody who hasn't seen it, and as we were in our non-spoiler thought section.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna feel too bad about it. This movie's almost 20 years old at this point. That's on you.
Yeah, 19 years old.
Yeah, but she went to the colony or whatever. So that's how it is. Is that what you saw, Mikey?
No, I didn't see that.
What'd you see?
Yes.
I seen something that really pissed me off. Okay, let me ask you this first. What happened before they went to the colony? Like what happened?
They were like downstairs in the lab.
Uh-huh.
And the monster thing was going to break through, and he told the lady and her kid to get in the coal shaft or whatever. I don't know what the hell he called it. And then he closed the door, and they were like, "There's room in here," but he was like, "Nah," and he took a hand grenade and blew everybody up, including himself.
What a drastic difference! Wow. Okay, the one I seen was, and brace yourself for this one, Rob. This might have been what made you hate this movie. Honestly, and you just forgot. He reasoned with the zombie creature things.
What?
I
Yeah.
shit you not. He had
No. If I had seen that, I would no. I would have lost my mind at this movie. I'd be ranting about how bad this movie is right now. The
Brendan,
version I saw was okay.
which one was in the theater? Do you know?
So so the one that was in the theater was where he blows himself up,
Oh,
and
thank God.
the version that you saw was the original planned ending, but test audiences hated it so much
Yeah, because
that
that's
they changed it.
he
All
just
right.
talked like he had a therapy session with the monster and calmed him down. Is that what you're talking about?
The one that he
No.
was trying to test on, he was showing, I guess he seen that he was trying to help her.
Mm-hmm.
And he told the lady to open the door. And she said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm listening." And he goes out there, like he backs out too, with his back to these creatures, wheels her out. And they're all like growling at his neck and everything. And the big zombie dude, I guess the big boss man, he would make like a big sound. They'd all stop like whimpering dogs. It was crazy, dude. He's just walking amongst them, really.
That sounds awful. I'm so glad I did not see that. Seriously, I would have torn into this movie if that's how it ended.
And they all turned around and walked away.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, and then Will Smith that goes to the colony too.
That's crazy, man.
No, in the Indian I saw, no, he blew himself up, took them all out down there with a hand grenade, and then the lady and the kid went to the colony.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
I had no idea either.
Yeah, so as someone that's seen both cuts, I didn't watch both cuts for this, but I did watch the theatrical just because I figured that's kind of what we all would watch.
Yeah, Mike.
I didn't specify which version. I always forget to do that. But I was curious to see if you would like the ending better that way or not. And I don't remember liking that ending either. So I'm glad that they did change it.
No, that's stupid. I don't know why you would do that. That's so dumb.
Well, see, it's kind of like mentioned and kind of hinted at throughout the film, right? You know, you get sequences of the monsters doing things that he finds is weird and abnormal, and he just thinks that they've just totally lost their minds. But it's really this one creature is like, he's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna recognize you. You took my wife, so I'm gonna spend a couple seconds out in the sunlight. Is like the first inclination that these things are starting to have a bit of a, you know, a new mindset, essentially.
Yeah.
And there's more other things. Yeah, they're evolving.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of already started talking about shit, so let's get into some things that we liked about the movie. Well, I guess we'll get into performance. Will Smith, anybody? Anybody else?
He is fine.
Phenomenal. I mean, like I said, he had moments of weakness, but overall, like very good. Very good. He had to do this whole movie talking to a dog, dude. Nothing to pull off of practically the whole, like most of this movie.
It was just fine. Like I didn't. It wasn't bad or anything, but I didn't think it was anything special either. Like it was just fine.
I agree with Mikey, man. The parts where he's not like pulling the Will Smithy things, I think it's really good. And him coming off and him like acting off the dog is so genuine and good that it really sucks you in, and you really care about these two characters.
Dude, it's got to be easier to act off a dog than it is another person, to be honest with you.
No. He had to pull rage and everything. Like, you know, when that scene where he lost his dog, where he ran into that building, like there was fear there.
Yeah, but that's easy. That's easy acting. You just pretend that dog's your dog. You're gonna feel that way. That's easy. It'd be much harder. Like if I lost my dog, I would be like mad and fearful. If I lost you, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean?
Break heart. You wouldn't have been able to continue. You would have just fallen down.
All right. Well, let's get into some things that we like about the movie. I mean, we already bring up the relationship with the dog. I like that the representation of the dog is kind of like him losing his daughter and like raising. Oh. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that Zombieland with who's Woody Harrelson play. You know how he talks about the dog, but it's actually his kid. Mm-hmm. And I kind of got those moments yesterday with Will Smith and his dog in the bathtub, especially. Like it's such a good scene.
Yeah. Now I like the dog. I put that was the under likes. I only listed two things, and one of them was the dog.
But it's the relation.
The dog was just awesome.
Like they showed little things, dude, to really drive that home. Like, yeah, obviously, just look at it overall. It's him and the dog. Like, it's all he's got. Like, that's easy, sure. But dude, they showed you that time with him in the tub. They, the vegetable thing, and wants to. The dog's on the treadmill. He's keeping this dog healthy. He's, it's a part of his every moment of life. And they even showed you in the flashback where the dog's like this little puppy. So, dude, he's had him since a baby. Like everything.
I get it. I said I like the dog.
No, but I'm saying the story of it, the way they drove it home, dude, those little things add up, and that's why it was better than most movies.
Nah, it's fine.
Why is he here? Like, why?
Oh, we need a different voice on the show. We need somebody that hates the movie. We need two people that love the movie that can beat up on them. That's kind of how I always plan these things out with Rob.
The performance is fine, but it's more for me. It was about the dog. I didn't really care about Will Smith. If he died, I wouldn't have cared. I was mad as hell when that dog died.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the story, though. Like that's a good. It was very well written too. All in all.
Yeah, I mean, like for him to be able to just act out the dog is fantastic, and even the literal like other moments, like the flashback sequences with Will Smith, I thought were really well done as well, especially when
I think those are kind of cheesy.
I mean,
I thought that because I'm sorry when that other helicopter started whirling around towards the helicopter his wife and kid ran, I laughed. I was because those sequences were not hitting the way they thought they were. Like, hey, dude, it was not tugging at my heartstrings. It just felt cheesy.
And I feel like that sequence, I remembered it totally different because I thought when they blew up the bridge, that debris from the bridge would hit the helicopter, but it was just some zombies on the other plane that made the other one crash, essentially.
Yeah, but I was less like I started laughing. I was like, oh my god, and I was a little mad because they kind of cut away. They didn't show him hit, and I was kind of mad about that. But I was like, this is. I know they're trying to make me feel bad for this man and sorry for his family and all, but that is literally the most hilarious way they could have done
it. I don't know. I felt. What's up, Mikey?
He's just an ass. That's all.
I'm not. It just didn't work. Like you're trying to pull on my heartstrings and make me feel something that I don't feel, and so then it was just funny.
It wasn't funny, but what it was like the flashback scenes in general, kind of like action movie. You know what I mean?
Well, that goes to your point, Mikey, where you said, "Is this a horror movie?" I think this is a horror story, but I think it's shot and told more like an action story.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah. It's just I see why you can put it in there, and it is technically a horror movie, like there's no question. But it's just that level, man, because we have this argument all the time, Rob, about Rocky Horror Picture.
Yeah, not horror.
It is horror. And yes, it's on the lesser end, sure, but it's still horror. And this is the same thing.
But it's not horror. It's a musical comedy. It's not horror at all.
Yeah, but that's like you guys picking the draft yesterday, and Mikey's choice was Scary Movie 6.
Because he swears that the Scary movies are horror films. They're not. They're not even comedies because they're not funny.
And yes, again, why are we having this argument again? Those movies, yes, Scary Movie moved further away from the horror, but those first two movies,
it's not horror at all. It didn't move further away. It's not. It's the Naked Gun with Ghostface. Like it's not, and they're not funny.
The first two movies were horror comedies.
They are not horror comedies. They're just comedies that aren't funny.
Literally Ghostface in it. And the next one was a poltergeist and all these things.
But it's not Ghostface. It's Ghostface saying "What's up," which is a reference to a commercial that young kids don't even know.
It's a good one.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
There was so much in those first two Scream movies. They make fun of so many things. Come on.
He decapitated a woman.
It's so stupid. Like they're not horror and they're not funny. It was a good pick in the draft though, because people are going to line up to see that movie.
Oh yeah. But anyway, that's the argument here though. For me, it's yes, it's in there. It's in the horror boat, but it's like it's one of the last ones on. It's up against the rails, Yeah,
but I think that is largely based on like the way they chose to tell the story and the way they shot it. It looks like an action film.
Yeah, you could have got real dark with this if you wanted to, easily.
Yeah, they could have taken this. If you don't change anything about the story, but you change the way, you just feel the tone, the way it looks, the way it's shot, then you've got a straight up horror film. So it is interesting in that respect. That might be the most interesting thing about the movie.
I don't know. I think it holds some really good scenes of like terror in the film. Like when he's going into the bank and he's looking for, Sam the dog. That's horrifying. And especially since he's like got the flashlight and he's covering it with his hand, he's dropping it, he's looking real quick, he's putting it up. Great tension building. I love it. And he is so frightened that you just sucked right in. And you can't see anything other than his hand and like maybe a glimpse of him when he releases it. And it's fucking horrible. It's so tension filled.
Yeah. Well, that was one of my notes actually along those lines, where this movie still to this day, a fresh watch in 2026, has the ability to make you stop what you're doing. Like you're glued to what's going on. It has moments like that.
My problem with that scene in particular was that it was so dark I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh my God.
That's the point. That's the point of it.
It's only effective if I can tell what you're trying to show me, and if I can't, then it's like at some point I'm not paying attention to the story anymore. I'm looking at the screen, going, "What's that? What is that? What's going on?" Because you've done a poor job of lighting it. Like it's you can't tell what's going on. In any action scene, you have to be able to know what's going on, where people are in relation to other people, and what is happening. And in this scene, you don't know. It's just blackness. Like how is that interesting?
It's not an action sequence though.
Right, but it's a sequence in a film, and I should be able to see something. It's like watching that one episode of Game of Thrones where you can't see anything the entire episode.
I don't.
Or trying to watch AVP Requiem, or you're just staring at a black screen the whole time.
Where are my balls?
That's what you get.
That AVP was. AVP was totally different, dude. Like that movie was just stylistically a bad choice to be shot in that way. This was a stylistic choice to bring the audience in. You only see what you can be shown because it's like playing a horror video game at that point, Like
I don't like that. I don't like that. There's a reason you do that in a horror video game, fine, but this isn't a video game. It's a movie. That's why Dawn of the Dead, that remake, sucks because it's like a video game. It's not like a movie, and that's the problem with this one. It's a freaking It's a poor choice. It's a poor filmmaking choice to do that.
I don't know how he doesn't get it. Like, I know he gets it, but like, I don't know how it doesn't. Like, dude, that's the point. They want you looking at the screen. Paranormal Activity. Those are the things, the tricks that they do.
Don't even get started on Paranormal Activity.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one here. Sorry, Mikey.
Oh wait. Oh, you don't like? Oh, I'll be damned. But that's the point.
The only movie to be like number one at the box office where nothing happens the entire time.
Yeah,
we're not having this argument now. But that's the tactics that they use in that movie. Blair Witch too. It was very found footagey, that scene.
Yeah, but the rest of the movie's not. So it doesn't fit. It's a bad choice.
I think it was great.
I don't know.
I agree with you, Brent.
It's a bad choice. If I can't see what you're trying to show me, it's a bad choice.
I don't know, man. I jumped when they revealed the creatures all fucking heavily breathing in the corner there.
It was creepy.
I didn't jump.
Yeah.
You're wrong as usual.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Mikey. Totally wrong. But there's great sequences throughout the movie, and they're action-esque horror. Like they really do blur the line. I think this is the most horror sequence in the movie. The next best one I'm going to say is when he finds Frank out kind of in the he's the mannequin.
He's the guy at the
say the mannequin. calling the guy Frank. I didn't know who the hell that was.
That's his name. Somebody's not paying attention.
And so is that like also what was the point of that? Who moved the mannequin? Did the monsters move the mannequin? Am I supposed to believe the monsters did?
They set a trap.
That's so stupid.
He didn't pay attention. They did him exactly how he did the one he captured.
Right, yeah.
They did the same thing.
All right, this is stupid. I don't like
it. So this is kind of like one of those small like inklings that they're getting smarter, right? And then we get the Mikey ending where they quote unquote reason.
Have a cup of tea and talk it over. Yeah, that sounds
good.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you watched that ending and I didn't, dude, because I would have lost my mind.
Rob,
as much as you guys think I'm hating on this movie now, oh my God, I would have been so mad.
that was like when this world and the future of this movie's world, when it moves on and civilization comes back, that would be its new Thanksgiving. That's how much they practically like, my God, dude, it was sickening to watch. I was infuriated, but now it's better. I'm still mad they even thought to do that shit. But if it wasn't in the theater, it doesn't matter. So
no, I would have lost my mind if I'd seen that. It's
hard to rein it in, though. I'm still mad about it.
Well, in the original film, aren't they like, they're not mindless vampires? They're still able to comprehend stuff. I haven't seen the Vincent Price movie in, I don't know, probably a decade as well. Probably if not longer.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen this movie? Didn't you say that this movie was already done and it was like the better of these two movies? I swear you said that before.
I don't think I saw it because I've never seen the original.
He says that about a lot of movies.
I mean, I may have said the original's better just because the original's always better, but I don't know. I've never seen it.
The original was about Psycho all the time too.
Well, yeah.
I actually haven't seen the remake, but
it is so bad. It's so.
I've heard. I don't think I need the addition of Vince Vaughn jerking off to make Psycho a great movie.
Yeah, but Brendan, look, I'm really good at making Rob watch that movie. Like, I'm really good at it. If we could finagle one more time where we can make him watch that movie and come on here and do that, woo!
How many times you made? Like 2, 3?
3, I think 3. Yeah. At least 2. That's pretty good.
I will tell you this. I'm looking at my shelf and I own it on Blu-ray. At some point, I was like, I guess I'm just buying it.
Unbelievable.
I guess I'm going to have you guys back on and we'll do a Psycho franchise discussion.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, no, you're invited.
3. We did it twice, and then we had to do it for Murder by Numbers. It was 3. Yeah, this would be 4. Oh, I'd be so proud of that.
We already did a Psycho franchise discussion.
We didn't do it here.
We didn't do it here.
Sorry, I'm blanking. I'm reading.
Oh. Go ahead. I got time.
Yeah. No, I'm way behind on the chat. Sorry, chat. I love you guys. I love that you're all talking to each other because I am too enthralled with this conversation to get to you guys. I did see we got Makeup's Mistress here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ryan, you're a mod. Go ban her. Ban her from the.
Oh my God.
What's up, Cass?
Get her out of here.
I did see that she entered the chat. Hello, Cass. I have to get you on at some time as well. Kal-El Daly is in here as well. He's never seen the film. Hello. I know somebody in here said that this movie was ruined by this bad CGI, and we'll get into that at some point.
It was.
All right. So at the sequence with the dogs, I want to kind of get into the next like big action sequence with the trap we kind of talked about, and then the dogs, and you have that small time gap. Little too much action. But it still leaned on the horror. Like, those dogs are pretty terrifying, but fuck, do they look awful.
Yeah. They look real bad.
Yeah. But I mean,
but it all looks bad, so it's fine.
In its time, though, they didn't look awful. It was just kind of, I remember when I seen it, like, obviously that was a big talking point, and I was like, man, and pretty much the consensus, at least of my friends, were like, it was its own style. It wasn't great or nothing, but like, it wasn't bad. Like, it was kind of unique and very much looked like its time, so whatever.
Mikey's lying when he says the consensus with my friends, because Mikey ain't got no friends.
You're my best friend. What do you mean, Rob?
Consensus with his friends. Get out of here.
I was in high school. I had a ton. I hate people now. Might have something to do with them.
Yeah, Grandma Bones, and that was it.
Well, I don't know. I think there's good moments of CGI in this film as well, because you got like the landscape photo, like the landscape in the back. Like, you can't tell me that they all did that practically, Rob. Come on. Like, New York looked incredible in this film.
It looked better than New York's ever looked.
You son of a bitch.
I thought when he was in the lab experimenting on rats, I was like, thank God he's in New York, because they got plenty of them.
You son of a bitch. You be quiet right now. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention. Absolutely. The move in a zombie apocalypse, you go steal yourself a damn Cobra Mustang. That's what you do. 100%. Go get
Yeah,
you
He
one of
doesn't-
those, and then you figure out the world.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that was
so,
part of
yeah.
my problem with the movie too, though. I was kind of like, I don't really see like what the problem is. He's got a dog. He seems to have plenty of food. He's got a whole video store to just go get movies from. There's no one
right.
else around to bother him. Literally not a single person around to bother him. What is so miserable about his life? He's living the dream.
That's heaven to me. I'm going to be
Yeah,
honest
you
with
just sit around,
everybody.
hang out with your dog, watching all the movies in the video store.
If I could find a way to get Chipotle, oh, dude, yeah, you can leave me there. That's fine.
I was like, I do not see the problem. This guy's got it made. I don't know what's going on. They did, Mikey. Did you notice they showed Shrek in this movie? Your favorite film?
Yeah, could have did without that. Well,
Yeah,
the CGI wasn't all that bad, but that scene, I feel like you're right, Brenda, because it's still horror because those creatures are there. You know, I feel like it didn't have as much to do with a lot of the other things they did, cinematography, the way it's shot and all that, although it had its moments, you know, no doubt. But in that scene specifically, and if you change just that, like different angles, different colors, like darker and all that stuff, you have a horror movie, you know, and it's just looking at it from those two different lenses is so drastic to me.
Yeah. I think they probably made that decision to make it look more like an action film.
It was out to be it's a Will Smith movie.
Right.
You
And
know?
also it's box office.
Absolutely.
Right? Action does better at the box office than horror. At least it did.
yeah. I think they wanted like more earthy colors for this movie as well, just to show like the earth is slowly taken over. It's taken back. So I think the earthy colors was very like it's a choice for the script, you know.
Yeah.
But I can see what you're saying with like having different camera angles and stuff. But I think the race against time in that sequence is very well done because, you know, for starters, I don't understand why he just didn't get up and fucking start walking to begin with, because he seemed pretty fine when he got near the vehicle. I don't care if knife in his fucking leg or not. You're getting up and running.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think of what else I had to talk about that I really liked in the movie. Oh, okay, so the Will Smith and stuff we were kind of discussing. Do you think the sequences of the video store are kind of those moments? When he's like sitting there, he's looking around, he's debating on talking to this mannequin like it's a real person.
Yeah, that was really annoying. I don't know if that was one of those moments or not, but it was super annoying.
I don't think it was. I feel like that was just them kind of trying to portray how lonely he is and how like he's trying so hard to hang on to any type of normalcy that he can grasp onto. I did not think it was needed. Like, I think you kind of get it, you know, maybe a conversation or a word, not even a conversation, a couple words here and there to a few mannequins, you get it. But I feel like the Will Smithy stuff was like when he was singing Bob Marley. You know, like it just kind of certain things dragged on a little too long, and he was a little Fresh Princey, you know. But it didn't happen super often, to be fair.
Yeah. I also, how the hell did that lady know who Damian Marley was, but not Bob Marley? That's stupid. There's nobody in the world who knows Damian Marley doesn't know Bob Marley.
I didn't even know who Damian Marley was until probably this movie. I knew Bob Marley, but
yeah, I was like, well, this is ridiculous. What's she talking about, Damian Marley? Get out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big Bob Marley fan, so this movie kind of drives me nuts. And they play, you know, the same song over and over again. Oh, it drives me up the wall.
Yeah. The good thing about that though is that is like one of a handful of Bob Marley songs I like, so it didn't bother me that much.
I would have preferred I Shot the Sheriff at least.
See, that's one I don't care for that much.
There's another good one too. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, I don't know. I wasn't in for all that. Yeah, how do you guys feel about the creature design?
Well, they look cool. I mean, the design is cool. They look like trash, but the design is cool.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I mean, it was its own style. You know, I still believe that to this day. Like, it wasn't really necessarily, I mean, it's bad now, but that I stand by at the time it wasn't bad. And the design probably carried that through because they complemented each other really well. And they all kind of looked the same. Yeah, that bald look kind of looked actiony, but it was enough horror. You know, like it fit both molds very well. And maybe that was part of the problem even making them is, all right, we don't want them to be like zombie horror movie zombie because we're making an action movie. So they have to have some type of, it kind of looked like The Mummy from like the Brendan Fraser movies a little bit at times, like it very much was box office, and that maybe comes with it. I don't know, but yeah, design was pretty good.
After a while, the design started to drive me nuts a little bit because they all look so much the same.
Yeah.
That none of them get their own defining features. So I feel like, because like the original story is that everybody is different. They're just like vampires, basically, right? Or ghouls or whatever they are in the original film. So you could humanize them a little bit. I feel like these things are completely dehumanized. Like you can't even look at them and like think that there's a person still left in there. Meanwhile, his whole character is basically like, I have to save these people. No, at every cost. It is my job to find a cure to bring these people back. When you look at them all, they're all the same person essentially, and they all look the same. They all act the same. There's nothing left. If you looked at them, you just think, all right, let's get them all down. They're gone. There's no humanity left in those things. So at some point, I'm like, why are you still trying to find a cure? Even?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not that committed to saving the human race.
No. Yeah, and that's kind of wrong too. Why are you still there? Like, oh, this is my site. I can't let this happen, motherfucker. It happened.
Right, it's over. You lost, dude. There's corn growing in Central Park.
So yeah, that's true, but I don't know. They made it work. Like it wasn't that glaring. But Rob, there was a point in this movie, and I like to ask Rob these kind of questions, where he's broadcasting on the AM frequency and he's saying to people, meet me at this dock at this time, and I can offer food, and I can offer shelter, and I can offer protection.
Yeah.
Would you be doing all that?
No.
No, you wouldn't be out there protecting people?
I'm keeping all my food for myself. Okay. I will shoot you if you come near my food. And I'll be at the video store checking out the latest videos.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I know how I thought that would go.
Yeah. The Horror Stream Live just said the budget was $150 million. The theater of revenue was $586 million.
What is $150 million on?
This was a huge movie back in the day, Rob.
Yeah, I know, but what do you spend $150 million on? You got one actor and a dog.
Well, $3 million, probably $100 million went to Willie Smith for sure.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know what you'd spend $150 million on to make this movie. Computers for that crappy CGI, I guess.
You got to think they probably shot most of this on location in New York.
Dude, the sets alone of him in the building had to be crazy. Like the sliding doors, like, dude, that shit costs a lot to make, and it's not like
it doesn't cost $150 million.
Well, no, but I'm saying everything together. That lab probably cost a ton of money to build.
$150 million is not on the screen. That's all I'm saying. That money's not on the screen to me.
I mean, I don't know how they put the cars in the way. If all of it's like actual cars or some CGI, but dude, cars are expensive in movies.
Yeah. If you told me it was $100 million, maybe 150 seems like too much for this.
I guarantee it cost a lot of money just to close down like what's the square? New York Square.
Times Square.
Times Square there in New York.
All CGI crap. They didn't shoot that there.
Come on, you sure?
I'm gonna check right now. I would be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
Do you think they shut down? Like they're in Washington Square Park at one time. Like, you think they shut that shit down for that movie?
Okay, hold on. Where?
Okay. I know. I'm checking.
Was extensively on location in New York City. Look at that.
Nah. Yeah, they didn't shut down Times Square for this movie. They would only do that for
Will Smith said
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Will Smith said that closing New York City streets to film meant he got a lot of middle fingers.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, I bet. But no, dude, they filmed Fifth Avenue in Times Square, Washington Square Park, the Brooklyn fucking Bridge, Grand Central, the High Line. Yeah, dude, they were in there.
All right, maybe they did spend that much money. Then they spent it on locations for this movie.
It costs a lot to do all this shit.
Yeah, they spent so much money on locations they couldn't afford the rest for the CGI.
Yeah, apparently.
How do you guys feel about the introduction of the two of whatever her name is? I can't remember
The
now.
lady and the kid. I thought I didn't like it.
Why not?
Okay.
What's that like?
I don't know. Like they come in, they save him. I don't like it.
You're such a miserable bastard.
I was like,
You know
yeah,
that?
like it's not like I feel like we've seen that 1,000 times in movies. Like it's just not interesting.
Yeah, we have, but still, like we're watching a movie though. You know?
Yeah, but I've seen it 1,000 times. Show me something new.
You've seen every movie 1,000 times, Rob. I mean, at this point in the game, what's new?
And they were in the kitchen making breakfast, and he shot him because he had that gun, and he didn't shoot him. I'd have shot him cooking my bacon.
Oh yeah, if you would have threw my bacon and my eggs, and that's the other thing. He just gets up and walks away. He's like, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm sorry. And like, no, motherfucker, you're going to clean that shit up off the floor. And then you can go upstairs if we want. Now you can get the hell out.
Yeah. But to be fair to them, though, he brought this on himself with that nonsense broadcast about I'll give you shelter and food. He told him he would do all that. Idiot.
He wasn't even there for that, though, is the thing. Like, she was just saving his ass.
No, she said they came there because they heard his broadcast.
Oh, she did? Okay.
At least in the version I watched. I don't know. You watched a whole different movie, apparently.
True.
She does say that God told him to go there.
Oh, yeah, and then she starts talking about God, and God told him it's fate or whatever. Kind of hit
I'm gonna get there at some point to kind of have that discussion, but I mean, you got to think he's gonna break stuff and leave because he hasn't talked to anybody in 3 years, and the first thing they do is eat his bacon. Basically, he's got to go upstairs and decompress.
Yeah, dude, if you came over and ate my bacon, I'd throw something at you, and I can get more bacon.
He ain't wrong, honestly. He's not wrong.
Yeah, you got him there. I do love that a lot of people are just like Rob being Rob.
What up, Jamie?
Grumpy old man.
In theaters, Jamie Hart?
Oh, I'll have to go back in the chat. I'm sure she did.
I'm sure she did too.
Yeah,
Grumpy old man's correct.
I would have thought this movie.
We should have reviewed those movies, the Grumpy Old Men movies. Those are good. That's entertainment.
The horror streamline. Where's the electricity coming from? There is electricity. He has a bunch of generators in the house.
Wouldn't that make a bunch of noise though?
I don't know.
feel like if you got these generators in there and you're making all that noise, those monsters are going to come poking around.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
This movie sucks. There's plot holes all over the place. This is stupid.
I will give it, like, some things really do bother me. Like, there's a scene where he talks to his dog about how, he can't get bit. Like, it's immune to, like, the airborne infection, but, like, if he's bit, he's still going to get infected. So there's a scene where he talks to his dog about that. But there's a sequence in the movie where he, like, opens a cupboard and there's a poster on there that says dogs aren't immune or something like that. Like, it literally says that. So I'm like, we didn't need that discussion later in the movie because you showed us. You didn't have to tell us, but you still fucking told us anyways.
Kinda. Yeah.
That's another good thing too I want to bring up there is that there's a lot of repeat line deliveries and stuff like that, talking about his site later on in the movie. Like, this guy's basically stuck in the day that his family died.
Yeah,
house.
That's also, I think, to me, it's like the sign of a director or a screenwriter who doesn't trust their audience, so they keep repeating the same information over and over again because they think we're too stupid to remember it.
Well, to be fair, they were right. You were watching the movie.
But the character is stuck there. Every time he goes out and he has to search for food, every apartment he goes in, every house he goes in is going to be decorated in Christmas shit because that's how they left it. It was Christmas time when they left. He is just constantly in a state of being reminded of what happened that night and how he could have changed
in hell.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen when his family died. It was hilarious. Dude, it was funny. I'm sorry. It was funny.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It was funny.
No, it wasn't.
They failed at making it effective, and they just made it funny.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It wasn't like crazy emotional, but you felt bad.
I didn't. I thought it was great.
Yeah, that's wild that you
I was mad they didn't show them exploding when they hit.
What is wrong with you, dude?
I'm just saying, like, I was disappointed because I thought that was hilarious.
You're spiteful. That's the thing. And honestly, too, Brendan,
they didn't do it well, man. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, it wasn't effective, so it's just funny.
Honestly, this is a big win. If Rob is being this spiteful and he's on this damn hill about I Am Legend of all the movies to be mad at, and he still says it's fine, that means it's phenomenal. So
no, it is fine. Like, it's a fine movie. Like, I didn't hate watching it or anything.
It's better than that, dude.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's so much better. I think the only thing that dragged this movie down was, for me anyways, was the CGI. I think it's so fast paced. Rob, what do you think about the pacing?
It's
like,
good.
There's gotta be
it moves.
Okay.
It's good. That's what I said. Like, the runtime goes right by. It goes by real quick because the movie's it's constantly moving.
God damn, I got a positive comment.
Like all good action movies, it's always moving.
You gotta drag them out of him sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
I said it was fine. It's a movie. Like, I'd rather watch this than Krampus.
Oh, I don't know.
Krampus kind of fun.
Krampus is a blast. It's so much fun.
Not. I watched it.
All right, we can't get on this separation stuff. All right, what are some major dislikes of the movie? I know Rob just says the movie's fine. Mikey, I care more about your opinion. What do you got?
Nobody cares about Mikey's opinion.
See how he talks to me, dude? Be quiet. We kind of touched on him already. It's really not a lot. It's the Will Smithiness of it, small annoyance. But my real major problem, my real problem was the ending. But we've solved that. That was a big fucking problem.
You think I'm being salty now? I swear to God, if that had been how this movie ended, oh my God!
I wish that YouTube would allow you to play that on here, the ending of that movie for Rob. Say, Rob, you have to at some point go watch that, and it is egregious. The ending of that movie, but it wasn't on film in the theater, so that's fine. But really, it's just the is it horror of it all, and we went over that, and then, like I said, it is on that boat, but just not as much as I would like. So we're talking horror here. This is a horror platform. If I'm going to judge it on that, it was lacking for a horror movie. Okay. And everything Rob said was bullshit too, by the way.
I'm making all the good points.
I don't know about that.
I'm probably winning this episode, so.
Any specific dislikes that we can counter off?
Nothing that's not going to be a rehash of what we've already talked about. CGI is absolute trash. He killed the dog, and I will forever hate Will Smith for that.
What was he supposed to do, dude?
No, I will hate him. I don't care. If I see Will Smith, I will smack him. I'll smack him like Chris Rock at the Oscars. I swear to God, I'd be like, I'm glad he got bullied as a kid in West Philadelphia on the playground.
Born and raised.
Yeah. But that was kind of it. Like, yeah, those were the two big things to me. Like, the dog was the best part of the movie. So that sucked when the dog was gone. And then it was replaced by a wife and her whiny kid. I didn't care for that at all.
Downgrade.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I do think the kid was like a bad addition. I think you could have just kind of thrown, like, just have the girl come in. And
yeah, I said wife. That wasn't his wife. It was just another woman. But yeah, terrible. A terrible trade.
Yeah, and I think it's just like be like, oh, reminds him of his daughter, and that's kind of it. But like, they don't have enough interaction for the audience, I think, personally, to care.
But it had to introduce also the idea of there possibly being a colony of survivors, right? They had to put that in there somewhere. So
yeah, but he was never planning on leaving. Like, he was just going to try to keep them there. Wouldn't this movie have been turned super dark if he just like kidnapped these people and like was like, "You're just going to stay here and survive with me"?
Yeah,
this is my site. Can't let this happen.
That to me is that also felt very Will Smith to me. This was my site kind of thing. And I know he didn't write the script or whatever, but I feel like that's very much a Will Smith character thing to do.
Can't let this happen, Rob. Day 1000. Can't let it happen.
Yeah, you have lost the city.
And what was it like? Even okay, say he figured out this vaccine thing and he starts, getting good with it, and he's got a bunch of it now. What is his plan? He's going to go and capture all these motherfuckers one by one, and keep them all alive in his apartment until they're all rounded up. Like, what are you going to do with this?
You got to start fighting back at some point, I guess. Like,
Come on.
Like that's the thing, kind of like with the original film, is kind of what I would have liked to have seen too, is like during the day Vincent Price goes house to house and executes the vampires during the day, and then goes to a site and burns the bodies, and then hides himself at night when you could still kind of hear them all kind of fucking around outside. But I like that aspect of like, Vincent Price was never trying to find a cure, but he was like, I'm going to rid these people of this world before I leave it anyways, being the last man on Earth.
I mean, that seems like a better plan than what Will Smith has got cooking up. Although I'm very much more in line with the Will Smith plan. I don't like to leave my house. So if the world ended all around me and I could just sit inside and eat bacon and watch movies, I'd be perfectly happy. I could go a long time without having to leave the house.
I feel that.
I mean, his fridge was pretty stocked. I'm the same way. I mean, could you imagine going to a movie store and just being able to pick out whatever you want and you know it's going to be there?
Free gas? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You say free gas?
Yeah, he was putting the gas in the thing at the gas station.
No, that's just movie magic, buddy. Gasoline dies after a year, maybe a year and a half if you're lucky. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I've done a lot of Walking Dead kind of deep dives, and they're like driving cars 8 years after the zombie apocalypse. Nobody's making fresh gas anymore, man. It's all dead.
Was not aware of that. But honestly, too, like that's very interesting. And from the beginning of this movie, like the very off the rip, it's so good because it has so many different dimensions. And maybe it's just me, but I find that shit interesting. There was not a movie, a show, like a series, and I think it was called like After the World Ends or something like that. And it was on like Animal Planet or Discovery Channel or whatever. And it was all about, every episode was about different parts of the world. And if humans were just gone and nature took over, what kind of animals would be there, what kind of plants, how would shit grow, things like that. Dogs that would prevail because some can't get out of the house, and then how they evolve. Really interesting shit. And seeing deer run through fucking Times Square, and just plants everywhere and no LED lights. And it's just kind of like that whole vibe that they had going on throughout is like, it's very surreal.
Yeah.
Are there zoos?
Between this and Del Toro's Frankenstein, I don't think anybody can do CGI deer right. Like, it's just impossible.
I think the deer were too bad.
They look terrible.
I think the deers actually didn't look too bad. It's honestly for me. I mean, I was more forgiving on the deer and the lions than I was like the creatures.
The lions looked all right. The deers look terrible. Is
there a zoo in New York City, like on the island?
There's a Central Park. Isn't there a little zoo in Central Park too?
Not that I'm aware of. No,
Bronx Zoo.
They have.
Do they have fucking lions there, or is this like a petting zoo?
It's a zoo.
Oh, it's a zoo. I haven't been there in so long. I'm pretty sure they have lions. I'm not positive. I don't remember. I go to a lot of zoos, believe it or not. I'm a zoo guy. I'm an aquarium guy too. Love that shit.
What are you talking about? I've never heard you talk about go to the zoo.
I mean, I've been like, I'm in fucking New York, dude. I've been to the zoos here, but like, dude, I've been to a
Central
couple in
Park
Florida.
Zoo, dude.
Oh, okay. They do have one?
Yeah,
they probably don't got a lot of shit in there, though, right?
It's closed right now. It's got 4.4 stars. What do they got here? Let me see.
I'm looking up what kind of animals are in there.
They got like some seals. They got a bear or something.
That ain't no zoo. You can go to upstate New York and go all the bears you want.
Yeah, they got a bear. They got some seals. Look like they got some weird ass birds.
Yeah, that's not a zoo. I'm talking
they got penguins and snow monkeys. I don't know what the hell that is, but they got one.
That would have been cool to see in this.
Yeah.
See that's what I was.
Lions,
I was wondering watching last night when the deer showed up. I'm like, they blew up all the bridges. How the fuck did the deer get on the island?
They do have lions in the Bronx Zoo.
Okay.
So that's where they came from.
Okay.
Not too many other lions running around. Yeah. But that scene too. Yeah. Like it was really cool to see that shit, man. Like what if they start breeding and now you just have lions in New York City, a hot spot for lions. Like that'd be crazy. I don't know if they could survive in it, but maybe they evolve. Who knows? It's just interesting thoughts is all I'm saying. It's a hell of a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this show up because it sounds actually pretty interesting.
Oh, it's phenomenal, dude. It was years ago. They don't do them anymore.
I like shit like that.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
All right. All right, guys. Let's get into our kind of final thoughts and ratings. I guess we'll let Rob go first. I guess. Fuck.
Final thoughts. It's a movie. It's fine. I give it exactly the score that you would give a fine movie. I give it a 2.5. 2.5 gabagools out of.
Hey!
Oh!
Why did you say out of nowhere, dude? How could I just be on top of that? I'm going to miss it.
2.5 out of 5 gabagools. That's what it gets.
I need a 10-second delay on him is what I need. That's what we need, Rob. God damn it.
We can't do it. We're fucking doing it live.
Yeah. This one's hard. Now, are we scoring it based on a horror movie here? Like, those two very different scores for me.
I'd base it on just like a movie. I mean, yeah.
Well, I'll give you both for what it's worth.
All right.
This movie, I Am Legend, it did so many things very, very, very well. So many things great, despite everything that Rob said, because it's all bullshit. But if I were to go just on a movie, this thing's a 4. Like I want to give it 4 1/4, but it's a solid 4 out of 5. This is
not a 4, dude.
Yes, it is. But if we're going horror movie,
that means out of 10 you would give it 8. That's crazy. Yeah, you would give this movie an 8. That's nuts.
Imagine if I seen the ending you had and not, the new Thanksgiving. Fucking wait till you see that shit. You'll be absolutely in shock. But yeah, as a horror movie, like probably a Rob, a 2.5. Like, it would drop a lot.
Yeah, it's just a movie. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna kind of teeter in between you guys.
Making a Brendan sandwich.
Yeah. One of my faves. All right, I'm gonna go with a 3.5. I was 8. I think is just a little bit too high for or a 4 out of 5. I just think it's a little bit too high. But 2.5 is way too low for this movie. Like way too low.
It's the perfect score for a perfectly fine film.
A perfectly fine film is at least 3. Like,
no, a perfectly fine film is right in the middle, 2.5. It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It's fine.
You could put this movie on at any time, watch it all the way through, and have no problems whatsoever. And still enjoy it every time.
I will not do that.
I'm going to make sure to have you on just to watch the alternative cut of this movie.
You got to see that shit, dude. You got to see that shit. Rob might not have shown up if he's seen that shit, honestly.
I'm going to send it to you after the stream, just so you have to watch it.
I'm going to watch the ending, because I am kind of curious to see it. I had no idea there were 2 endings.
It's an atrocity. It's that bad.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty rough. Although it's if they would have included more things of like maybe seeing some evolution going on, it would like hit a little harder and make a little more sense. But I don't think they showed that much different. Like there's not that much alternative sequences or scenes throughout the movie to justify that ending. So I don't know.
Yeah, no.
We got a 4. We got a 3.5 as well. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I'm going 3.5. I think it's a sweet movie. I think it's solid. Flies by. Acting's great. Story's really good. CGI sucks, of course. And the lack of score for this movie is really good too. Like you just have enough. Like the world is so quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good choice to do that.
That's a good point. Yeah. And everything Rob said is bullshit too.
I made all the points. I won the episode. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no winning here. It's just your opinion, Rob. There's no winning.
There's absolutely winning, and I did.
If anything, we win 2 out of 3, buddy.
No,
Yeah,
you
bud.
didn't win. You didn't win
get-
nothing. You didn't win nothing.
Fucking
Yeah.
Rob.
Mikey's never won anything in his life.
It's not true. I'm a Slashy Award winner. All right.
Oh yeah, you did win
Multiple
that one.
time.
Well, did you win it or did you lunch?
I bought the lunch. And that wasn't funny.
Well, all right, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for coming on. Sorry, chat, I didn't get to you guys that much on this episode. I will be better on the next one. But thank you guys so much for coming on. Rob, why don't you tell everybody where you're from and what you got going on?
You can listen to me on Slasher Radio, wherever you listen to your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever. And you can also check out the Nick F. and Woo Cagecast, where we go through. Well, now we're going through Willem Dafoe movies. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we caught up on Nicolas Cage. So we are waiting for more Nicolas Cage movies to come out. So we're currently covering Willem Dafoe movies.
I'm not
Awesome.
going to do it. I really want to do it, but I'm not. I'm going to be a gentleman. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Over here.
Mikey Bonez, what you got going on?
What Rob said, minus the Nick F. and Woo. I'm still banned over there, right?
100%. That's Lifetime, buddy. You ain't going over there.
Even murderers get parole
Nope.
or consideration, you know.
Yeah,
like,
but you didn't.
Yeah.
This ain't murder we're talking about. This is a ban from my show. You were done.
but yeah, just Slasher Radio, man. We got some stuff coming up.
Slashies are coming up soon, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
they've got their own award show they're doing over here, but we have one we do
Yeah.
too.
I got my votes in on yours already, Brendan.
Oh, nice. That's good because voting closed. So I hope you
I've
did.
been did that. I seen you on Twitter.
No, all
I
right.
seen you on Twitter.
Real quick before we take off here, Rob, what is up with Mikey? Did you see Primate?
No, not yet.
Okay,
What?
Rob, you're 3 stars. Rough.
What's wrong with 3 stars? 3 stars means it's a good movie.
It's not bad. I expected higher.
No, like it's fun and everything, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I feel like there's a ceiling on how high a score I'm going to give Primate. Like, it gave me exactly what I wanted. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really I enjoyed it. My favorite part was watching it, and when it dawned on me that this chimpanzee's just Jason Voorhees. Like, it was a lot of fun when I realized it was really just a slasher movie with a chimp in it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was fun, but at the same time, I mean, like when I get up to 3.5, 4, anything higher than that on Letterboxd, those are that's movie of the year contender area for me. Like
I Am Legend numbers, yeah.
So 3, you're doing pretty good. I Am Legend.
All right. I just wanted to hear your opinion real quick before we took off. But
I think people look at my scores on Letterboxd sometimes and they're like, it means I didn't like a movie or I was too hard on the movie. But I just rate movies, I think, harsher than most people or something. Like, I just have a different, like, my scale's just adjusted somewhat.
Your scale has a curve, that's for sure.
Yeah,
it's definitely wrong most of the time.
Absolutely.
No, I think 3 stars is very fair for Primate. It's a very good movie. I would tell people to go check it out, but
I'd say 3.5 at least.
At the end of the year, nobody's handing the people who made that movie a statue. That's all I'm saying.
I was ready to cheer in that fucking movie, man. First opening 10 minutes, I was getting ready to cheer, but I wasn't sure what kind of audience I was being surrounded by.
Yeah, it was it was a fun experience.
All right. Let's see, what do I got coming up? We're gonna be checking out what's that? 28 Years Later, the Boner Temple. We're gonna be checking that out on Friday.
I was gonna go see that tomorrow, but I really don't think I want to leave the apartment to go see it. I'm just like,
Fair enough.
I mean, I like the costume, but I don't know if I want to go see it.
Yeah, it's getting good scores so far, good reviews. I think we're going with a big group of people, like, because we went and saw the last one like that. So like all of us are banding together and going to go see it again.
Is Bo
the
going?
new one? No, Bo's not going.
Bo doesn't like going to the movies, does he?
I was able to get him out for one movie, maybe 2. I think the last movie we watched together was Smile 2.
Oh,
I'm
God,
sorry
I'm
to hear
sorry.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't see a movie after that either if I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys? Come on, Smile 2 wasn't that bad.
That was bad. It was. I will say I liked it more than I liked Smile, but I really hated Smile.
Rob really wants
Man.
to go see a movie with me, like real badly.
No, I don't, because I know you won't shut up the whole movie. You're going to be talking. You're going to be on your phone. We will throw hands in a movie theater.
Mikey, are you one of those guys? Come on.
Look, I will once or twice look at my phone. Just make sure I didn't get any important texts, any important emails.
Have you
calls.
ever gotten an important text or email in your life?
Yes,
No,
I have.
No, you have not. Acting like you got some like you're some power player out there who's got to be able to take his messages right away. Turn your phone off.
Absolutely not. But I want to be aware. There are things that need immediate. Got a kid, all those things. But no, I don't talk. But when I go see a movie with Rob one day, when I am graced with that pleasure, I will be extra annoying. Like I'm talking extra. Whatever I do will be turned up way high with him. So
More
it's not
annoying.
really a good preview of how I act in the theater, but it's going to be fun.
More annoying than you already are seems almost impossible.
All right. I don't know. That doesn't sound too entertaining to me, but I'd like to see a video recording of it.
He loves to record. He loves to record stuff in the theater. Ask the people of Universal.
We're not talking about that.
What? Did you actually record a movie in theater?
No, I didn't.
He took his phone out during the Megan 2 press screening and got yelled at.
No, I didn't. That's not true. That's not true either. Not true. Yes, I was at the Universal press screening for fucking Megan 2.0. The movie was over. The movie was over. The lights were on. The credits had been rolling for a good amount of time where people were sitting there going, gonna be anything extra? No. So it was that far at that point into things. I turned around, people had their tablets out and everything. So I'm like, yeah, check my phone. I'm walking out. And this dude like was super pissed about it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I seen people with their tablets out. But you know, it was no big thing. The guy ended up apologizing. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like Rob said when I was telling him about it, what am I going to do? Leak the third cameraman twice removed who was licensed by another company? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was so funny to me, though.
Interesting times. Might be going again for Paramount. That'll be fun. I'll see what I can get in trouble for that time. Right? Yeah. Maybe I'll just start making a scene at these things one way or another.
I'm sure you'll complain about it the whole time. Gets to see a free movie and complains about it.
Manhattan is not a fun place to go.
Yeah, I can't imagine. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
No.
I think I'd have a good time
there. I don't know about that. But guys, one more thing I got coming up next week is on Monday. I'm going to be, me and Bo, my friend, Mr. Critic After Dark, are going to be discussing our top 10 physical media predictions for the year. So these are movies that we're going to predict that come out on 4K or Blu-ray. Some of them are sort of released, but they will get released this year in our predictions. And I've had to change my list 4 times because I'm on a fucking roll.
Do you anticipate this one's going to be nerdier or less nerdy than the one you guys just did?
Less nerdy.
Okay.
Not by much, but less. Because last one was like what we want to come out. You know what I mean? Like those are just personal favorites. These were just ones that we like predict are going to come out just because it's, you know, like most I don't know what I'm going to say.
Brendan doesn't want to give any of his picks out. Look at that. It's competitive.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, there's not. I've already told them, like, we talked earlier, and I told them, like, what the picks I had, and then they got, like, I had 3 picks, and they've all been announced since I picked them. And so I've had to change my list, like, 3 fucking times.
It's annoying.
So annoying. I started this in November, and every time something gets put out. But thank you guys so much for coming on. This was a blast to listen to you guys. I love it.
Thanks for having me. Don't ever invite Mikey back again.
I hope
Thank you very much for the invite and for your time and having me here. Yeah, I mean, I would love to not be around Rob, but it was an absolute pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope to see you both for the invisible raptor.
Oh God.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember to stay scary.